do you support the DDA building a $70,000 parking spots in garages and then charging $2 a day for airport parking?
Vivienne? Right.
The DDA is using parking as a policy instrument. Now the question is that appropriate? Should parking be considered a utility that is available to all people, especially those living in and visiting and doing business in Ann Arbor? Or is it to be used as an instrument to achieve certain policy goals? The answer lately has been the second. So I think that's an issue that could use broad discussion. That's all I'm going to say right now.
So the question was, do you support essentially the subsidizing of the use of the $2 fares as a way to drive traffic to the air ride service? That's something that I'm still looking at. The air ride service has been very popular. In terms of the parking structure, my question is whether you supported or opposed it. Now we've got it, and now we've got to pay for it. I doubt the $2 fares are going to help us much, but so I do want to see that debt addressed and covered. In terms of the specific subsidy, that's something I've been concerned about. That's not the only time in which the DDA has sort of tried to move people into that garage. There's also been changes in the rate structures of the underground parking structure compared to, for example, the Maynard structure. Trying to move people from that eastern garage to the new structure. One of the questions I have for this is, what's the long-term plan? Is this an introductory thing that's going to be around for 6 months, a year, until the usage of the underground parking structure increases significantly, or is this going to be a permanent thing? So these are some of the questions I have, and I'm still trying to sort them through, and I'm happy to hear what you've got to say about that.
I just want to give an example for what I said about the DDA using parking as a policy issue. When the underground structure was being planned and built, we were told it was because we were suffering a parking deficit downtown and that the merchants needed this in order to keep our businesses viable. But we are now hearing that a considerable amount of that new garage is going to be assigned to a new office building that is being built downtown. And so it's actually being now used essentially to subsidize office development.